Hey, what's up, everybody? All right. Welcome to another Killer Bee Guy adventure. I'm Hosh. There's Reed, and you're watching us on the Insta360 Adventure Cam. Now, if you've had no experience with 360 videos, if you're on your phone, you're the camera person. Use your fingers to scroll left, right. I mean, you can move your phone like this too. But you choose your perspective. If you're on your desktop, use the cursor to do the same, or laptop, use the cursor to move your perspective around. Finally, if you've got a VR headset, put it on and buckle up. It's Killer Bee time. Now we are heading up 80 feet on a Border Patrol observation tower. We're going to be taking care of some bees up here. Or, I mean, there were bees, we don't know. But here we go.
Good on the tutorial?
Yeah, I think so.
Here, show everybody the border. So exciting. All right, I'm gonna throw my net on.
Yeah,
your zipper's open a little bit down below.
Oh, I like that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I heard about a study.
Oh yeah. It's not good for your stinger.
It's a study they did.
All right.
Yeah, I better put mine on too. I don't know what's up here.
All right, here. Well, hand me that back then.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, we don't know what we're getting into. So, anyway, we are going up. Jesse is an old pro at this. Here we are at the tower, everyone. And we don't know if there's any activity up here or not, but we're going to find out. And like I said, make it safe for everyone. And we just like to bring everybody along, even if there's nothing going on. This is the old Wild West. This is the old narrow gauge road. That's the old railroad bed. Boy, look at that blue sky. Holy shit, huh? Cottonwoods are turning color. And, yeah, it's absolutely nothing but fun. There is the border, by the way. You see that ribbon? Whoop, 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 whoop. We're almost losing a camera eye here. Whoa. And that back up. Watch that middle camera. It's kind of tilted a little bit. Yep. Just didn't want it to fall over.
Yep.
Or off and down. I'm giving him, I see a hole right there.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen.
Right.
That is where they usually live, because underneath that platform is pretty much an ideal spot for them. I don't see any activity right now.
I think I see scarring.
Oh yeah, I believe skeletons.
I'm not positive.
There probably are skeletons up there.
Right.
Now I've been up on this tower probably 15 years ago or something. Way back in the day, but we just can't risk it. And
yeah, look at that. There's skeletons.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep. So there have been hives up here. Yep.
Past the ladder.
Yep.
And then I can't tell yet if they're in the front.
Now those skeletons have been painted over.
Oh no, not those. Past the ladder.
Yeah.
On the north side.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been painted.
Got it.
You see how gray they are, or how tan?
Yeah.
All right, so what looked like a hole is not actually. So we're going to go up here. Well, there is a hole actually. I think
in front of the tube, yeah.
Where that tube is up there, which would be a perfect spot for them.
Yeah. Now these towers are hollow, so they like to go in here and build. It's a real pain in the butt. And then of course the workers get up here, and then they have trouble.
All right. So now I see where. And this should be good. All right. I'm gonna have a take.
Wow, there's a lot of scarring actually.
Jesse is good, huh?
Yeah, he is.
All right, so I don't.
Now you can put the brakes on this thing.
I'm fine.
Right behind you. Okay, if you're good.
Oh, I like swinging.
Yeah. All right.
No, anyway, it's not that big of a deal.
You're a swinger.
Well, I wouldn't go that far with it, but I am swinging.
Yeah.
I gotta look and see, because at this point in time, now what could have been happening in the past? I see more skeletons over here also.
Yeah.
Are those look painted over actually?
Yeah.
Which is good, because that matches the pheromone. And so what they might have been seeing in the past was there's something hanging off of here, because I remember one of the CBP guys, the Customs Border Protection guys, saying that they actually saw comb hanging down
Yeah.
from here. So that could have been that, but there is too much room here for anybody to get in here. So
Well, and I think that's where they were coming and going.
probably so. We will be, after we treat this. Now, what we're going to do right now, because if the door is closed, nobody can get in. But I'm also going to use some, of course, the residual of the tri-dye to put that in there, so that when we seal it up, it'll be multi-unattractive. So that if there is any old scent or anything in there, it will be sealed in now, because I'm going to do the expanding foam thing. So this is looking, now this happens all the time. You guys know it's called absconding. I mean, when the bees leave for no reason that we can see, they call it absconding. And I've told you guys before, I've seen where they'll just pick up and leave brood comb and honey and everything else, leave it all behind and go somewhere else. I don't know why. I have no idea what the hell they're thinking. But the problem is with a situation like this is, with this little hole right here, we could leave in 10 minutes or 10 months or 10 weeks, a new swarm would fly in. So we have to do as much preventative as possible. So I'm going to fill this little puppy up. Like I said, if the door is closed, nobody can get in. Very simple stuff sometimes, but if there was activity up here, then your regular maintenance guy ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. That's for sure. Okay, it looks like we might have a little hole there. Okay. And people often ask, how in the hell can the bees live in a tower like this when it's so hot? Under this platform, actually from here, it stays very cool. And so, relatively cool enough so that they can survive just fine. So far, this is looking really good. I don't see any activity up above here, do you?
No, none.
All right, good. And so they couldn't do the work they needed to do on this tower in the last spring, because of bees. And
there's been multiple iterations under there, though.
Yeah, there've been a lot of hives in the past.
Of skeletons.
Okay.
All right, let's get a view up here, guys. Straight overhead, that populated area up there, that's actually my neighborhood. And
so he's going to take us around.
And now you can see that's San Jose down there.
Yeah, that's Old Mexico.
Old Mexico. You see the wall? Right, it runs a long way.
So we're going to get over here now and see.
We're going to go to the other side.
Go to the other side, yep.
Right.
And
those are the Mule Mountains back there.
So, yeah, we're going to get around here to the other side and make sure there's nothing going on there. So, once again, if there aren't bees right now, there have been so many bees in this tower in the past that it just needs to be sealed up and treated. And so, it has to be done. Now, for our, as much as we love getting into a nasty hive, as you know, thank God there isn't right now.
Sure.
It's always, we
got our fill of nasty hives.
Oh my, this summer? Are you kidding? Oh my God.
And we've got more coming.
Oh yeah, there's no shortage of it. So what we're doing is looking for any other holes around this side that need to be plugged, because we don't see any current activity up here. Yeah, and honestly, Hosh, this could be one of those situations like we've seen recently where we did that Gold Miners RV park.
Right.
And those bees didn't even come out and say hi.
Right.
There was zero activity.
Yes.
And so honestly, there could be a full-on active hive in there. They just haven't come out.
Yeah.
Because it's getting so much weirder, we have no idea what to expect as far as behavior goes.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so let's take a look around here now. I'm going to sneak around over to Hosh's side.
I'm not seeing any holes at this
No,
point.
that's what I'm looking at. And you can see where I sealed up around there in the past with Cole.
Oh yeah, this isn't your first time.
Oh no, I've been on all the towers multiple times, because they attract birds and bees and wonderful there. So this actually looks really good. I'm going to have him take us a little bit further around.
Yeah, right. No, absconding is not the same as colony collapse. The truth is that colony collapse does not touch killer bees. That's a European honeybee problem. Absconding is they just move. and go gentrify a different ecosystem.
Yeah, there we go. I just want to have you get eyes on the other side of that ladder.
Yep.
Or that rung that's up there.
A lot of skeletons. You guys see all that up there?
Yeah, a lot of skeletons.
A lot of skeletons.
No other holes though, right?
Not yet. Not that I'm seeing.
All right, how does that? Now it looks good.
No.
It looks good. So it's amazing, actually, Killer Bee Nation, that one damn little hole. Well, there were two actually in the hole side by side there, where that 20-year-old expanding foam was. Those two little holes will, of course, let an entire hive, 100,000 bees can live in these easily. I've seen these tubes with 15 feet of comb in them, kind of like a well casing.
Right.
And we've seen 15 and 20 feet of comb going down into a well casing. It's amazing, down into the ground. Same thing with these things here. And so any little holes like this need to be sealed up and need to be treated. And like I just said, there could be a hive in there. Like when we were at the Gold Miners RV park, and what is that what you call it? Gold Miner bees?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gold Miner bees. Excellent. I mean,
the 360 is
360 is awesome on that one.
Yeah.
They didn't even come out. There was zero activity around that door in that water heater closet. Same thing here, zero activity. And so right now, I do not know what's going on, because earlier in the summer, every time you even looked at a hive, they'd explode on you, right? And so there could be a whole hive in there that we just sealed in.
Yeah.
We just don't know. So we can't risk it. In other words, they're way too dangerous. They're all killer bees in the state. And so I'm going to have Jesse take us down. I think we're done up here for now.
Right on.
Yep.
Now, Mike, there's no such thing as native honeybees in the Americas. Honeybees were brought here by European colonists. The first hive arrived in South America in the 1500s, actually. The Dutch colonists brought it there. The first hive arrived in North America in 1622 and was brought to Virginia colony, Jamestown. So, honeybees, Apis mellifera, is not native to either North America or South America. Now, we do have 4,000 species of native bees in North America, all of which are actually at risk because of the honeybee invasion. Now, European honeybees, they don't necessarily pose a huge threat, although with now 1 million people or 1 million hives in North America, that's a bit of a problem because they steal resources, they hoard resources, and compete with the native bees for resources. But it's really the Africanized honeybees that are hugely problematic because they're so robust and they have such a capacity for survival in a variety of conditions. By the way, Africanized honeybees are in Virginia. They're in all the lower 48 states. It's just a question of saturation levels. What percentage of saturation? Right now in the desert Southwest, 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives are Africanized. And the truth is really we're heading towards 100% saturation everywhere below the Mason-Dixon line. Up north, yeah, it's lower percentages, but it's only a matter of time before we hit critical mass up there as well.
Yep.
So we are not fans of honeybees in the Americas for any reason. We really aren't, because they're an invasive species. And you can't keep the bees in your backyard. They don't stay there. It's not like a dog. So
if they
anyway,
did, you could keep the damn things.
if you could.
Yeah, but they just won't behave.
So when we say native bees, we're talking about 4,000 species of bees, and none of them are honeybees.
So this is this is really went smoothly. Excellent, right? We just love it. We don't know what we're getting into next. Today we're going up to Curry Farms. Yes, they have another hive. I mean, it's been infestation time, but we get to see Carl and Ryan and Ed and all that, and look forward to that. And then Monday we have a big removal in Elfrida, I believe. I've got to look at my notes and shit, but it's not stopping. And I don't know. If it ever gets really, really cold again. But the last few years we've been removing swarms in the snow. What the hell, So you can't risk it anymore. And God, we love you guys. Thank you so much for coming with us on our shenanigans. Again, a big shout out to Kathy Wingo of the FAA. I hope you're watching, hon. It's always a pleasure to chat with you on the phone and to get this stuff done and make it safe for people working out here. That's what we do. And so thank you so much for all your patience and help with this. Really appreciate it. And to Killer Bee Nation, I tell you, we can't thank you guys enough. My goodness sake. We're getting our IT thing figured out again because it is cyclic and they keep upgrading shit. And so thank you so much for all your support, all the Killer Bee Nation. Well, you already said what you had to say, Hosh.
Yeah, I did.
Do you have any more? Hours worth.
Yeah, probably. But we'll save it for sun sites.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll save it for curry.
Yeah, what I do want to say is, gang, oh yeah, no, there's killer bees in Indiana. You got to understand, they're in every state. They're in all the lower 48 states. Alaska, Hawaii, not likely. Wherever feral European honeybees can survive, these bees will thrive. So, you know, you got to understand they're in your state. Now, again, in the Southwest, Arizona Southwest, that's where they're a real problem. You know, they're killing people, they're killing dogs, they're killing pets, they're killing livestock.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
They're eating the pets.
Wouldn't it be up there?
They're eating the bees.
Anyway,
That
yeah,
doesn't mean, yeah, they're eating the bees.
they are. They're eating the native pollinators.
They're killing them, that's for sure.
Yeah, they are.